evil, dark dragon blade. A legendary sword, said to have been carved out of the bones of a black dragon.
It's a blue essence. What are those fucking mid-bots? Dudes. Weirdest timing ever. Fucking die, dude. Painful fight. Painful fight. This dude didn't move the blue here. I'm gonna get grabbed. Oh, no. Like, Bro, you can't make this up, this timing, you know? The shitty timing like this, it's like impossible to make up. Just get the shittiest fucking timing ever. Not great. Not great. But we'll see where it goes. 12.5k. That's right. Good aiming, Ryu. I think I'm... What the fuck was I doing? The exit on the menu. What the hell? I can't believe this other guy didn't die, dude. What a joke. Yo, what's up, Aiden? Welcome to the stream, bro. Thank you for the good luck. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. That was not how you're supposed to do it, but it's whatever. Wasn't too bad. By the way, I was waiting for you to message me, by the way, the other day if you wanted to join. Feel free to message me on Discord, bro. Like, I've been playing evening and such. If you have any weapon you want to unlock, level up and shit. Because we're, like, at this point, there's only, like, one of my friend that has to unlock the monolithic suppressor and finish leveling up his sprig, and it's good. You play later? We can play today because I don't work on Sunday. Yeah, I should actually play later. Yeah, for sure. I'm leveling useless weapon right now, but if you have anything to level up, like, I don't know actually what you have, like, leveled and shit, you know? Or if you already have everything leveled up and you don't need to. Yeah, I know I'm getting close on the Black Ops 6, but then you also have, like, the Modern Warfare weapons. Oh. I don't know actually if that will help me more or not. Let's see. Actually, I feel like it did help me. But I do have leveled up. So you have to level it up basically. Did you unlock also like the LC10 in the past or and such? Because right now it's also the meta SMG, so I don't know if like your SMG player. Chop, man. Oh, okay, so, alright, so then the reason why I was asking is that we'll play Plunder, dude, we'll just cap the train, you'll be able to shoot some dude every now and then, we'll level up, like me, I'm gonna continue leveling up my useless gun, and then when you have, like, those gun level with the good shit on it, then we can play. Game crash all the time. What update are you on for NVIDIA? NVIDIA, actually, do you use NVIDIA card or no? Trying to get that out of the way, but it's being like... Fuck. We didn't need this. RTX. Well, I mean, so it's basically probably the update on NVIDIA. Do you have the latest update of NVIDIA, or you have an old one? Because me, I went back to the April 16th update because the other one were making me crash all the time. So, like, the latest one, I feel I've kind of been shit. So if it's been happening to you, I tried to see if you can go back to the April 16th one. Oh my god, dude, huge input drop, by the way. I have to say it. That was fucking garbo, but we'll try to recover. And then imagine, dude, I get lasered off the ship 2 seconds later. I mean, that did happen many times, so who knows? Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Good job, Ryu. Impressive aim. I'll try it. Yeah, give it a shot. Give it a shot. It's gonna take a little bit, man, before I download a new update, to be honest, because the latest have been shit. Because I feel like they're still trying to fix some of the bugs in the 50 series. Yeah, the update from April 16th. Because I don't remember what's the number of it. I just remember the date of it, you know, because I kind of read it up from a forum, because there's a guy that says I went back to that update and I stopped crashing in the game, you know, so because I'm using it on Steam, Aiden, and it's fine for me, so quick, bro. Those guys are like, what the fuck, where did he go? Too quick for the AI of this game. No, I'm joking. If only I was too quick for them, the game would be a breeze. Oh. What the... Bro, how the fuck do I get interrupted by those... That's fucking stupid, dude. I'm throwing smoke bomb and they're still like interrupting me, man. So stupid. And I rolled... Like, bro, this is just fucking bullshit, man. Hitbox, bro. Laughable, man. Fucking stupid. That was one of the worst fights in a long time, dude. Those guys just blatantly ignoring my fucking smoke bomb. And actually, I do feel like it has to do probably with the elevation of the ship. It's like we could say that they did not see the effect of the smoke bomb, which affects it. We'll see how chapter 6 goes, if I can bring it back there, because we have a lot of time to save. But if I can't, I'm just gonna reset the run, because it's pointless. The good thing though, I did use a small, so I could try, if I try to dupe and I do get it, it's not gonna consume my devil elixir. It's just gonna consume a small, which is fine. Garbage. What's up, Walter? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the good luck. I thought the other guy wouldn't die. Oh, and that was another instance there. The black tax soldier. Thought he would survive that, but he didn't. Our money is absolute garbage. I mean, we have enough money, but it's not good. There you go. For once, maybe luck will smile at us. Maybe that that dupe will come in clutch. Especially now that I will technically have one more because I will have the devil elixir that I usually lost because I'm not using a small eel. So now I'll get it because it did cost me the eel. Key. It. Yo, what's up, level 1? Welcome back to the stream, broski. How we doing? You having a good weekend? Yo, what's up, Keone? Thank you very much for the good luck. Hope you're doing well. Having a good weekend so far. That was nice. Not bad, not bad.
Not bad. So
Not bad, not bad. And then she said that. It's funny because I literally forget, but I think it's in like in the back of my mind. Like, not bad, not bad. And then she goes, not bad. I swear that was not on the. I swear that was not on the purpose. Fucking shit. No. Why the fuck did I have that Nimpo equipped? Damn it. Rookie mistake. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh. Okay. Gotta try the 2 cycle. Okay, that was not too bad. Not too bad at all. Hey, what's up, Christian? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Having a good weekend. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. I mean, the time isn't great right now, but that's really because of Dynamo, because otherwise it wouldn't be like that bad. But there's a lot of time to save in the next chapter, so. Alright. Thank you for the comment. Thank you, bro. Sometimes it's that thing where I feel like it's just easy to get distracted, you know? and like lost the count, unless like I'm really not paying attention to the chat at all, because there's time where, I mean, if nobody counts, I have no choice to count, you know. So then I need to just concentrate on that, because it's yeah, it's very easy to get carried and either don't do enough or do too much, which is kind of equally bad in a way. And when you think about it, this farm here, you know, it's the only farm you really do on Master Ninja. I mean, you, of course, you want to get the clone, all that stuff, you know, but ultimately, like, this is the farm of that run, pretty much, because that's where you get the majority of your money for the UF and such. And that's why, like, that was JTB that found this farm, like, that's actually reliable, depend on your position, you know. But he's the one that found this farm, because before that, what we had to do is, you had to wait. What's up, Boom Bang? By the way, welcome to the stream. You had to wait, and thank you for the good luck, till chapter 10 to do the pill bugs challenge, and then farm there, and then you will level up the UF, compared to by doing that in this run, if basically you play like a little bit to get essence in this chapter, and chapter 7 and 8, we'll say, you pretty much will always have the UF at the end of chapter 8, because that's when you can upgrade it anyway. So after, you don't really have to like worry about it anymore, because you'll already have it, compared to back then. It's like we upgraded much later because we were not doing that farm. But it's that thing where the farm here, for the time it costs, obviously it makes chapter 6 longer, right? I mean, that makes sense, but for the sake of the run though, it makes it way quicker, because you lose time in chapter 6, but you gain a lot more time in chapter that was entirely my fault, in chapter 10, you know. Because the thing is I didn't see where he was, so I preemptively jumped like way too quick. I lost a bit of time on that, but can't do anything. So overall, like, from the time we started at the beginning, we saved like a lot of time. But regardless of that, I mean, this run is not really a run I can like recommend seriously, you know, in the sense that it's going to be interesting for the tournament though. For the tournament, it's going to be very interesting, because it's just like till Alma, and technically this run like starts in chapter 10 pretty much. Once you start like doing low health UF and such, that's really where the run starts. So technically people don't have to face that, you know. Because if it was the full game, dude, because we did the full game back then, and like there was a lot of death, you know, like people struggle, and with reason too. I mean, it is again a very tough run. This guy wouldn't fucking die. What? I'm just doing this because I want your fucking essence, you idiot. What a dumbass, man. Holy shit. What's up, by the way, King? Welcome to the stream, bro. Did the thing play? I didn't even hear it play. Like, I might need to reconnect. It's because back then I didn't have to reconnect those fucking sound sites so often. Okay, it did play. Okay, nice. I wasn't sure because now the fact that I stream a lot less, it's like a lot of the time I need to log back in on those sites so that the redeem can play. But how you doing, King? How we doing, broski? Having a good weekend? I'm doing good, bro. Doing good. I actually just played a little bit of COD this morning, and then had to go to the bank because I get an haircut on Monday. Yo, what's up, Magic? Thank you for the good luck, broski. How we doing? Damn it, that was one heck of an interrupter. Yo, what up, Lord? How we doing? Gang's all here, man. How come you already know ahead? Trying to stay cool, man. Stay cool, Lord. In my book, bro, you're always a cool guy. Ah, damn. Fortunately. It's good. Fucking shit, dude. The spawn is ass right now, man. That was a bit better at the end, man. There we go. Give it to me, give it to me. Oh, that was a storm. Ah, damn. The neighborhood is taking the chance to replace everything, gotcha. The neighborhood. Oh yeah. No, don't grab me. the other guy's not aggressive enough, man. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Bum, bum, bum. I'm surprised the other guy did not. Fuck. Oh. I did not like the timing of that. It ended up being fine, but that was lucky. Lucky. We'll take it though. We'll take lucky any day. Wish I could be that lucky with the lottery, you know? What's up, admin Lara? Welcome to the stream. Hola, Padrino. Well, thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. Oh my god. Ryu, come on, bro. Not too bad, actually. Not too bad. We're gonna save a bit of time. Think crazy. If we get a good armor, maybe it can continue. Have you tried, by the way, Aiden, going back with the update? Did it work or no? And are you on Steam also? Were you on Steam? Oh, you're on Game Pass. Yeah, that must be right. You have to reinstall it. Is it because you have Black Ops 6 also, bro? Money not super good. Not super good. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, okay, that's relatively fast, yeah, that's good. Oh, okay, gotcha. But the new Modern Warfare 2, apparently Modern Warfare 2 and 3, man, really went under the radar. Most people, like, complain about those games being shit. not played, like, I have not played them because basically I haven't played since Modern Warfare 2019, you know, so. Fuck, screw you. Blatantly went through the fucking thing, bro. Holy, oh man, those fucking cats, bro. Those fucking cats, they just fucking ruined my 2 cycles, fucking bitches. Fucking piece of shit. Just go blatantly go through my fucking fire wheel, dude. That's why I said those guys are a little bit less worse than the sliding him, but the only reason is because you just don't encounter them as much, because otherwise I think they're, like, if you add them more in the game, like the sliding him, they would definitely be worse, because for the little amount of time you fight them, they fucking find a way to go through fire wheel. Like, a lot of the time this shit happens. Super frustrating. Hey, dickheads. Oh yeah, but it must have went under the radar, bro, because I literally didn't hear people talk much about it. Well, I mean, technically it's true though that I have not checked the multiplayer. Like, I'm mostly like talking from the BR point of view, so maybe the multiplayer was great, I don't know. Damn cats also. Well, that went terrible, like that chapter as a whole, unless we get like really a godlike armor, it's ripped. But it's good in a sense because, I mean, we can reset and get a better beginning of the run, because that was like not super good. Wow, the fucking essence, bro? Are you fucking shitting me? Yeah, go ahead, bitch. That was actually a pretty good unfortunate for the chapter being so ass. I don't know, we can try, I guess. It's less than a minute. losing less than a minute, I'll be at like almost plus 50. I mean, honestly, it's possible to get this back. It really depends how it goes. Really depends how it goes. Yeah, no, but it's weird to say, bro. It's like the fight and the freaking Hydra, like, because that fight before her is actually quite terrible at time. Like you throw smoke bomb, bro. Like enemies just ignore them, or the enemies that are affected by it. Like Ryu doesn't target them. Nah, Alma was actually pretty good Walter overall, no joke. She wasn't like just decent, it's because the rest of the chapter was kind of shite, but she was, yeah, she was more than decent. Like, that was a fluid Alma because we got like some ET at the beginning and shit, they went really fast. My god, that was delayed, this rocket, dude. I hate when they do that. It's like, just freaking shoot already. I feel like, yeah, he loaded that rocket like 10 minutes ago. The bow doesn't insta-kill the drone? Yeah, but it's not really practical though, Aiden. If that makes sense, like, because here you want to try to get a combo, you know, so if you have to turn back and shoot the bow and shit. And the other thing too is, on top of my head, how many drones do you have? You have like 5 or 6, so it costs you arrows that you also need for the turret fight at the military gate, you know. So that's why it's not really practical, because if you could jump and shoot like Sigma, potentially, that would be a bit different, but because you cannot do that, it's not something you would do. What's up, by the way, Sport? Welcome to stream, broski. Like, so right here, we equip that, and a lot of the time, like, those guys survive, like, more arrows, you know, than they should. Like there, actually, that was a tank. Took 4 arrow. I wanted to shoot the other guy more, but I have some smoke bomb left. Okay, nice. Actually, that's good. I have a good bit left. Very good. I should have the 40k. I should have. Because I did combo those guys. Like, I did get a decent amount of essence, all of that. So, I think should be good. And hopefully I don't make the mistake of the other time of, like, leveling the Lunar. Because I think the Lunar is like all the way down, and but I'm not sure why it's like that. Like, why the Lunar is always down in the upgrade on the shop. I mean, I'm not sure. How the hell did I manage to hit that? Yeah, there you go. That's the big problem that can be dangerous. You know what? I'm gonna lose a bit of time on purpose. I'm gonna put all my money in smoke bomb, so this way I don't have to worry too much about it later. And I can potentially save more time. So I'm gonna lose a bit more time for spending like this at the shop, but the end, if we can get it back, it doesn't really matter. Also, I don't think I've used Great Elixir this time, as far as I know. I used the small, I think, on the Hydro, but that's whatever, I guess. Stop fucking wall running, Ryu. So I think I can do the I think I can do the alternate skip. I try to stay a little bit longer in ADS actually to make sure that the guy died. Actually, no. Why did I equip the fucking shuriken? I want the IS. It's easier to do with IS. Nah, I fucked it up. I jumped way too early, man. Gotta make sure we get it this time, because otherwise it's like, it's fucked. Yeah, there's RIP. I feel like that's one thing, dude, that when I come back to this after a long period, I'm just rusty at doing it, because it's like, it's hard to do. So I end up like fucking it up more than I should. But that's for playing so little per week. That's one thing I have to say, I'm always rusty when I come back and have to do that skip. This it's probably RIP, but I'm still gonna try regardless. But if I'm like over a minute, I'm gonna just restart to not like waste time on a dead run. It's like pointless. Fucking hell, dude, the spawn is ass right now, man. Like, it's fucking bad. So trash, dude. Spawn on the other side again. Fuck. Side again. So bad. This fun is so trash. Like, it's insanely trash. There's just sometimes there's no flow, and that's one of those times. Like, just really bad. Like, those guys spawn at the worst fucking place, and he did spawn at the end of the fucking world there. My god, that was trash. Yo, what's up, STOs? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, my dude. Pretty much RIP. Calling it. This guy should have been taking down way before that. Super bad tank pattern to them. Like the worst possible. The one you want is the one where he goes sideways. This one is just terrible. Yeah, god awful, yeah. That's well said, bro. Them didn't die. Nope. Can't believe it didn't hit that guy, dude. Stupid shit. Dumb. Well, over a minute. There you go. Alright. I'm just gonna go take a quick piss and
The evil, dark dragon blade. A legendary sword, said to have been carved out of the bones of a black dragon. It brought plague and death to the world during the age of ancient myth. It has been sealed by those of the dragon lineage since the dawn of history because of its incredible capacity for evil, made possible by the souls of the vanquished black dragons that dwell within it. It is said that if the blade's seal were to be broken, it would gather the hatred and evil of mankind and confer it upon the one who wields it, transforming him into the devil incarnate. However, not even those of the dragon lineage who protect it know the true extent of its power. The dragon sword, another weapon protected by the dragon lineage since ancient times. This sword, which is said to have been used by ancient warriors to slay the black dragons, is now handed down from generation to generation in the Hayabusa ninja clan, the modern descendants of the dragon lineage. And now, the dragon sword is gripped firmly in the hands of young ninja Ryu Hayabusa.
Alright. Do this. Thanks for the good luck. Let's try. It's a shame though because we did have the dupe, but that was not enough to save it. We're just losing time. Thank you, Aiden, for the good luck. Another good luck. Yeah. But those moments too when even like getting the dupe is not enough to save our run. Nice job, Rio, destroying the last vase. I mean, it's more than just the bosses on this difficulty. It's like, it's basically about the fight and the bosses because, good example, last chapter, last Alma was good. We got a good Alma. But we got some bad fight in that chapter, you know, like the Hydra went like shit, you know, a lot of things didn't go as planned. Like the Hydra went bad and the fight before Alma went bad and we still lost time in the chapter, you know. So it's more than just the boss, like it's a combination of stuff. And because the fight lasts longer on this difficulty because you have more enemies, well, it adds up a layer of RNG. Because for example, on normal, there's some fight that have RNG obviously, but there's a lot of fight because of, for example, how short they are. Like they pretty much go the same, like 90% of the time, we'll say, you know, 9 times out of 10, some of them go the same, but on this difficulty, it's really not like that. Like the majority of the fight actually don't go the way you want, you know, later on, and that just adds up some time loss. And the only part that I would say that's within your control as a player is how well you adapt to the shit RNG you get at times, you know. And I always said, to me, that's what makes a difference between like a good player and a great player. It's the ability to adapt. Because if you need always the perfect RNG to perform, if that makes sense, and you're not able to adapt, you probably need to like look into your the way you play, you know. Wow, bro, seriously, what is that aiming, man? Well, I mean, of course, if you get bad RNG on the boss, it can lose more time than the fight. But I'm just saying it's not just on that, you know, on this difficulty. But of course, I mean, if you get bad boss fight, you'll lose even more time than you do on getting bad regular enemy fight, if that makes sense, because it's a boss. So like a boss has more HP, so if you get a shittier RNG, of course, you lose more time. But that's just like logical. But what I'm saying is that it's a combination of things, because you can get a great boss in a chapter, but the rest of your chapter is shit, and then like you lose time, you know. And for example, you can get a great chapter in a bad boss and not even lose time because your chapter was so good. Like I sometimes shit even out, and it also depends on how good like you run against your PB, right? So it always depends how good your last PB was. Like, for example, for the most part, from what I've seen compared to my PB, in this run, since I'm running against, it's like I got a pretty strong chapter 5 and a pretty strong chapter 7, because most of the time I lose time in chapter 5 and most of the time I lose time in chapter 7. So this tell me that. But then, for example, I have a minute 16 to save on chapter 6. So this tell me that my chapter 6 was trash. You know what I mean? So, and that's how you play around, knowing where you can actually gain time and where there's a chance you lose time. And once you know that, you basically get like an idea on the type of time you need. Like this here is just fucking amazing, because the game gives me blue when I'm at full health. Like, look how fucking small my health bar is. They keep giving me yellow. Like, it's a fucking joke, man. Stupid fucking game. So yeah, so there's a lot of element of RNG in this game that adds up. Because there's mostly the fight, but you also always have a chance to like fuck up the movement and such, and like if that happened, that's kind of on you as a player, you know? Like, it's not the game that's making you fuck up your movement. That was fucking bullshit timing, man. Bullshit timing, dude. Bullshit timing, bullshit timing, bullshit timing. Dude, their timing is just too good at time. Like, it's just insane, bro. You know? You can't make that shit up, man. Like, it's like you're about to do your ET, dude, boom, you get hit by something, you get interrupted in the middle of it, and that happened there twice. I'm about to do my ET, nothing is happening, and then toop, I get stick, dude. Perfect time. I can't get better than that at time. Like, their shitty timing. Like, it's just so good, dude. Pretty much, like, one of the few things you control in this game as a player is the movement in between section and your menuing. Because of course, if your menuing is is optimal, you also save time, like, you know, like till the end of the run. Like, it adds up, basically. Can you do the fucking combo, man? So dumb, bro. Do the freaking combo. Like, it just doesn't come out at time, like, with that controller. It's like the angle, dude, I'm doing it straight. Like, I know how to do that move. It's forward X, but it just will not come out under certain angle. Like, no matter what I do, you just keep doing, like, the singular fucking hit like a dumbass, dude. So frustrating. Because I know I'm pressing the input right, and it's just like, it's not giving it to me. Money's good. Money is good. If we can get a double here, that would be nice. Well, by double I meant like the 2 samurai, but I'll take it, whatever. We already have enough money for it. So we're level 2, and then our Izuna drop and counter attack. Did we even get a great here? I don't think. Yeah, no, we didn't use a great. Actually, I did not expect at all to get a yellow, so this kind of like surprised me. You know, it went quicker than usual because of that, actually. The yellow is really the best you can get, I think. It's pretty decent, pretty decent.
The holy. Why am I getting yellow, dude? Good thing I had the money because that was absolute garbage, but I'll just ignore it. Stuff was just trash. I don't know why I kept getting yellow, man. I'm getting troll with essence drop. Like a real troll. First starting the fight with a yellow. Like the opposite guy dropping me, you know, essence they're not supposed to. Not they're not supposed to, but they have like a very low percentage of dropping it. Like Black Tack Soldier have a way higher chance of dropping a yellow versus the white one. But sometimes they like, well, sometimes it's like the opposite. Dude, what the fuck? Oh, it's not great, but at least I got a yellow. Just bad flow, I don't know why. I didn't think I would also get like interrupted right away after the UT there. The way that he interrupted me, I didn't expect that, and that kind of threw me off in the fight. Amazing, man. Just fucking amazing, dude. Start getting boxes over enemies. That box was a trip, man. It's just, bro, it blows my mind because, you know, like it's not something to me that is like not obvious, if that makes sense. Like the fact that it wasn't, like it didn't jump in their face back then, like, hey, that's a problem, unless, you know what I'm thinking, unless Itagaki was like dumb enough to say like, oh no, let him prioritize this to add some sort of stupid difficulty, and that would be the dumbest shit ever. Like if that would be the case, you know, if they knew about it, but I feel like they just didn't know about it, to be honest. Because like, to me, there's no way to do that on purpose. It's something that just doesn't make sense and makes the game look stupid in those moments, for those that understand what's happening, obviously. But it just makes the game look silly, dude. You have enemies around and you have Ryu like attacking boxes, man, or furniture, instead of like actual threat, you know? Like those things do nothing. Like literally they will do nothing. Some have essence inside of it, alright, fine, but they're not a fucking threat. Like the box won't fucking damage you. The enemy will, though. You know? Like that's why it's fucking stupid. And the worst in that too is me, I would understand if it was from XY launcher, because the XY, the reason why you pretty much only see me doing that if I'm like really close and there's one enemy alone, is because I know the XY like will target whatever it wants. But when it's me doing my forward Y, like I'm the one that chooses the direction of that. Like it shouldn't be the game that chooses for me. You know what I mean? And the fact that it does makes no sense. Like, because it's a direction move, so why am I not getting it? Yeah, exactly, Magic. It's stupid, bro. Yo, buena luck. What's up, Razy? How you doing, broski? I hope you're having a good weekend so far. Yeah, so yeah, so I would understand if it was like the as I say the XY, because that move, it's like well, it's a move like that, you know. But yeah, for a direction move, man, no, makes no sense. Yeah, I'm actually doing pretty good, Razy. Thank you for asking, bro. Shit RNG, but doing good. Did you check to get a new keyboard, by the way, Razy, or did your keyboard came back to life? Yo, how we doing, Brazil? Thank you very much for the good luck, bro. By the way, man, when you sent me that video, bro, and you told me that, like, I didn't even know, bro, Steam had a recording thing. I was gonna say, why would you record with that in the first place? Just go with OBS, dude. Definitely more reliable. Now it's working fine. You think it could have been because it's, like, dirty under? And how dirty was it? Yo, Mike, thank you very much for the raid, bro. Hope you had a good stream. Oh, wow, bro. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, I'm just like literally not aiming at any of the thing that I'm trying to, but melting. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. Yeah, I am. I mean, I would probably be too, Brazil, if it wasn't for that thing in my window right here. That fixed it. Well, that's good, Razy, then. Projectile, but why the fuck would you do that, actually, man? Was that a stipulation? When you get on COD later, around 7 in your time zone? Yeah, around 7. If you want, I can message you on Discord when I start, then if you check your Discord. Terrible. Terrible. And also there's double XP event right now, actually. Aiden, so the double XP. Not that hard to just take passions. Terrible. Terrible. Playing any new game, Brazil? Which means I could get everything way faster than expected, I believe. Yeah, I mean, if the cap go well, because it depends. There's time, like, you know, because we capped the train, right? They didn't, like, you'll see what it is. We just capped the train, but sometimes it's like a hot drop. And the problem is that you have people in Plunder that use, like, meta weapon, you know, like, but not to level them up. Like, they play with that in Plunder because they probably are too shit to play in the BR, you know? So they're playing with the meta weapon, and then when you're leveling up shitty, useless weapon, well, it's like, it's impossible to compete with that, if that makes sense. Like, you're just gonna get deleted. Well, I'm leveling, like, useless weapon, Razy. because like the people I play with, for example, Tom. Well, Tom will not play the BR. Like he sucks too much. He knows he could not suck, to be honest, by just practicing, but it's like he refuses to learn. That's something actually I need to have a talk with Tom about that, because like to me the fact that he has like most free time in his life and he could technically bother like learning, at least not necessarily become the best but just decent, like I don't know like why he doesn't do it. Like if he's gonna play the game, to me it's just fucking silly, you know. Might as well like bother learning learning the mechanic. But long story short, Razy, I'm just like me. I'm leveling useless weapon right now. Like I told you, I've been ready for the BR for a while. It's just we need to have like teammate that have it too, because right now the mode I think is duo and quad. So we could play duo, but in quad we would need 2 other teammates. So might as well the teammate have the right weapon. Remaster, but not feel like playing it for the time being. Oh, okay, gotcha. Do you have anything left with the Resident Evil? Yeah, I mean, it's fine, bro. Like, well, you don't have to, you know? Like, you definitely don't have to. Well, I mean, yeah, that's what it is. Don't raise you to level up gun. Like, it is the most boring shit. We could do the other thing when we cap with the chopper, but like to me it doesn't have more variety, if that makes sense. I'd rather do like what's more effective than like do variety, because the mode itself, Razy, it like Plunder is boring itself, you know what I mean? It's like there's no outcome that is really important, unless like you're a tryhard of that, you know, like, and you want to win. But when it's just to level up, it's like it's a boring mode, but it's also the place where it gets faster. And me, it's that thing where you have to think, bro, I did it in 2019, you know, so it's like me going back to this. I know it's boring, but I was like not surprised. I was not like, oh my god, it changed so much. It was the same shit back then. Like, it was the same way to level up. It's just you didn't have the stupid thing that I told you, where you have to level up other weapon to get sight for other weapon. I mean, it's just a trailer, Keone. So and I have not played, again, I have not played COD since 2019, and I did not care for the multiplayer too much, you know. So so right now I don't have much. All I wanted to do was RE1 remember. I gotcha. But nice you did do the run. But yeah, when you want to play though, Razy, let me know. If we don't have anyone, we could try duo together. Could try it. See how it goes, like start getting practice. With the comms and such. Drop. Terrible fight. I'm dead. Oh, I was so lucky. But if not, that's why I was thinking, like, we could play in squad, for example, eventually with Rester and Aiden, potentially. Wow. The fucking puddle, dude, makes no sense. It still hit me. I was nowhere close that, bro. It still hit me. Now my FS are just whiffing non-stop. Can't fucking hit an FS, dude. Save my fucking life. Oh my fucking god with the interrupt, you little bitch, dude. Yeah, they fucked it up, dude. Okay, I'm not continuing this run. Reset. We're gonna waste time. Like it's just they fucked up. They fucked up my whole thing. Thank you.
The evil dark dragon blade.
Yeah, they used to switch in between. Yeah, I don't understand either. One thing I heard also, Aiden, is that potentially that Black Ops 7 would bring back Blackout. Like, I don't know if that's true. Yeah, I don't know if that's true. Like, it would kind of suck if they bring it, like, too quick, because me, I kind of want to enjoy this map a bit right now. But I never tried Blackout at the time, so maybe, like, I could give it a shot. Have you ever played that, actually, Razy? Back then, have you played Blackout or no? Yeah, I know, but I mean, it could be something that they have not revealed at all and want to keep it like kind of like on the down low, you know? I tried it out and didn't really did it for me. Oh no, you didn't like it? It's something that a lot of people liked, I think, because a lot from what I've seen, you didn't have, you couldn't revive your teammate. And it was like ground loot with accessories you were getting, like a little bit like PUBG actually for that. Yeah, I never played H1Z1. My first BR was PUBG. But from what I've seen, it looked more like that. I mean, there's good and like I think there's positive and negative aspect to like both worlds in a sense, because I do think that, for example, right now the TTK in Warzone is way too fast in my opinion. Like, especially the gun that are meta, like if you're basically not behind an obstacle and you start being shot, like there's a very high chance you're just gonna go down lightning quick. And that's something that I feel like remove like a bit of the skill, you know, compared to when it's harder, then like, well, you have to play more tactical and you have to like focus your target. But like the other problem though with you know, Blackout, PUBG, shit like that, is that sometimes though you get really shit ground loot at time, you know. Oh wow, that was beautiful hit. And then that kind of fucks you over compared to like loadout. Remove that aspect, you know, that RNG aspect, in a sense that you're getting your loadout, so it's not like you're getting excuses of like, or where you'll say like, oh, I don't have like the gun and shit, you know. But in a game like where you have to rely on the accessories you get for your gun, well, RNG will definitely like play a huge role in that, you know. My most played COD probably, I mean, not even close. Actually, my most played COD was the OG Modern Warfare 2. OG Modern Warfare 2. Then after it was probably OG Modern Warfare 3. And then I would have to say probably Modern Warfare 2019. Then after probably Black Ops 1. than the like the OG Modern Warfare from back then too. Bullshit, dude. Fucking hate that. He keeps like pushing him, dude. He pushes the ninja towards me, and that's why I'm getting fucked. Okay, terrible targeting, dude. Mine was Black Ops 2 and OG Modern Warfare 2 and OG Modern Warfare 3. The first Black Ops was the best overall done. I mean, I did enjoy it, but I don't know, like, because are we talking like campaign and multiplayer? Because multiplayer, I thought it was good, but I don't know. For me, it wasn't better than like Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 for multiplayer. And campaign is that thing where I did the campaign, but I never really paid much attention to the story, so it didn't really matter. The first Modern Warfare and Black Ops 2. I used to grind the fuck out of OG Modern Warfare. Yeah, OG Modern Warfare, I did play it, but not that much. Like, really, I know Modern Warfare 2 because I remember in Modern Warfare 2, okay, to give you an idea, back then I had like, I think I had like over 200k kill in the game. Like, I had played a lot. Like the other one, there's no game that I killed that many people in multiplayer. Like, it was insane how much I played. Those were a short period in my life where sometimes like I would play in the middle of the night and such, you know, because I'm not someone that usually does that, like play late. But I used to do that back then. I do have to say though, it was way more satisfying to me getting like a MOAB in OG Modern Warfare 3 than getting a nuke in Modern Warfare 2. Because in Modern Warfare 2, like, your kill straight count as like the thing for the nuke, you know? So it was cool, but you could just do like, there was such easy setup to do, you know? Like, I don't remember what it was, like maybe like Carrier, Pavlo, and then AC-130 or Chopper Gunner, and then boom, like you had your nuke. Like, you could hide in the fucking corner of a map and get your nuke. In Modern Warfare 3, I enjoyed getting that because to me the best way of getting it was the specialist. Exactly, like that was cool because you have to shoot with your gun to get the kill streak, so it would take some doing. I think like eight kill, you had all the perk, and then like you would just kill people with the specialist. Was really good. Oh no, you couldn't get it. It's one chopper. Yeah, it was one chopper actually. Yeah. You could just get the chopper in Modern Warfare 1. That was it. It was very simple kill streak. I think it was 357, something like that. That was bullshit. I released, but it seems he got priority over me. That's something I noticed too. The enemy will get priority on the attack over you, even if you release, because I 100% released. Like, I knew the charge was coming, and then I still got punished. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Basically, once you get the chopper, you kill yourself and you go back in. Yeah. What is that? Plutonium? You know, one mission that I remember, I think it was from Modern Warfare 1 actually, bro. One mission I feel like that's iconic was the one where you're in the ghillie suit. It's called All Ghillied Up. You know, that mission, like the atmosphere and such, it's so good. Like where you basically kill the enemy in succession, you know, like take the one on the right, I'll take the guy on the left. And like such a cool mission. I don't know if people remember that mission. That doesn't fucking die, dude. The one with the Ferris wheel. Yo, what's up, by the way, Ponton? Welcome to the stream. I mean, check All Ghillied Up Sports and you can tell me if it's that. Yeah, I know, because the server are not checked anymore, right, Aiden? That's why, like, they're left with no protection. What the fuck was that? Yeah, great mission. Yeah, it's an iconic mission. Very good. And also, Pin, the only reason why it looks like that is just because I changed monitor and I put this monitor slightly higher. So it looks like I'm lower, but I'm still the same position. It's just the camera that has, like, that went up a little bit. That's why it looks like that. If only, you know, people were not like bitches, Aiden, and ah, God, dude, what is this timing, man? And I can't even get up, dude. So stupid, man. Oh, man. Fucking shit. Which target? Mid fucking fight, you idiot. So stupid, that ninja, man. You think you're getting drafted? Nah, bro. I'm too weak. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, that was the one where you shot the airport, right? Latently, dude, just blocked my ET, bro. This is bullshit when it happened, by the way. Absolute fucking bullshit, man. That's something that should never fucking happen, and of course right now they met fucking glue, dude. Dude, this game hates me, man. It just hates me, dude. It fucking does hate me, dude. Like, what the fuck was even that, dude? This guy got the greatest aim ever, dude. Like, those guys, dude, when they're on fire, like, that is just insane, dude.
The evil, dark dragon blade.
But that mission was in Modern Warfare 2, I think, the no Russian. You remember also that mission, bro, where you're in the plane and you have to save a VIP? Like, that mission was like fucking hard back then. Like, it was actually tricky. You could kind of do like a speed run version of this, you know? Where you flash the guy, you go past them and such. I think it was called Miles High Club. Something like that. I don't know, I haven't played any of those two. I have no fucking idea, bro. Like, I had stopped with Black Ops 2 back then, and then I started back with 2019, and then I stopped with 2019 and got back recently. That mission was fun. The yellow. Stop with Modern Warfare 1. The OG Modern Warfare 1? Well, technically that, like, there was a lot of game after. Well, it's because it felt more like they were trying to do a Titanfall. I feel like, even if I never played those games, bro, to me, those games did not look like COD, bro, running on the wall and shit. Like, what the fuck is that? You know? Sure. Thank you. Thank you. Give me the fucking money. Can you go up, you moron? It's not doing my fucking move, dude. It's just not doing my move, and then I get wonderful fucking camera snap, bro. Damn. I guess those guys could just leave me the fuck alone for 2 seconds so I can just finish him. Okay, there we go, thank you. How guaranteed is that charge? You mean the one with the AT? No, nothing guaranteed. Like that's something that happens all the time, bro, where you're just about to charge and you get interrupted right as you do it. They have perfect timing at times. Oh, or the charge at the start of the fight with that's always guaranteed as long as you let go. Yeah. I thought you meant like the ET. It's not guaranteed to hit if they roll on both sides, you know. But I mean, it's guaranteed to happen. But yeah, not guaranteed to hit. Yeah, exactly, yeah. They do, but not that fast. If I stayed there, I knew he was gonna shoot like a fucking AO, dude. I have no idea, bro. No fucking idea. It's because you would need to check by pressing like start and see like the difference every time like you pick up an essence. But it's not just though from the 50 combo in the sense that you also get a couple of essence at the start of that fight from the blues. So it's like the adds up of that is the 50 combo. But it's also you get some at more places. Thing is too is you can kind of get fucked a little bit if you do not get a blue also at the start of that fight, because if you get like a yellow, well, you only get 2 hits, you know, and even sometimes just 1 because you don't necessarily always hit the black tag soldier. So fucking shit, I don't know if I had it. Oh well, yeah. Oh wow. I'm dead. I'm dead. Do I still have my essence? No. That was actually bad, but it was a good salvage considering of how it happened. So how much you have at the shop? Yo, what's up, Mystery? Welcome to the stream. Saved, yeah, it was saved. I mean, if I had died, I kind of deserved it because I fucked it up, but I prevailed. I prevailed.
The whole
You know what? I'll leave the essence there because I feel like it's gonna give me a fucking yellow. It would have. Fucking piece of shit. So you absorb this one basically always. And then if you're luckier, you get another one. And then you absorb also that one from that guy. But then after that, it's all combo. See how much I have. So that gives you an idea, Razor. Fucking shit, dude. Yes, there is bonus for reaching 50. Actually, Ponton is between 20 and 50. So like 20, you get like a multiplier, 25 multiplier, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. It caps at 50. Yeah, because otherwise, Ponton, like, seriously think about it, bro. I would be doing that and it would be fucking useless. The only reason I'm doing that is because JTB, like, explained to me how it works. I never remembered the amount right away. I just know it caps at that because of this, you know. So ultimately, it doesn't really matter if you don't remember the number. It just matters that you understand that if you do more combo and you combine them with UT and ETs, it can go up to 50 and it kind of stack the multiplier. And under 20 combo, you get no multiplier. You just get basically the multiplier if you do an ET-UT under that. I mean, remember though, Razy, it never hurts to have more money in this run. even if it's like an alma percent thing, you know. Because I know you're not doing the whole run, so you're not worried about the UF. But it doesn't matter, like in terms of buying talisman, great devil and shit. It's like it doesn't hurt to have more money. So even if you have too much money and you do it, like it's not gonna be wasted in my opinion. Because even one thing you can do, Razy, like I think I did it like twice since I run. But if you also farm for enough money, you can straight up buy Armlet of the Sun like super early. Like you can buy it actually in chapter 3 if you have enough money. As long as you manage to level up the Dragon Sword to level 2 and get your counter attack and Izuna drop. Like if you have that extra 5k, bro, you can start with Armlet of the Sun right in chapter 3, and that actually helps because otherwise like you get it at the end of chapter 4, so technically you can do like a good bit of chapter 3 including the boss and then like the entire chapter 4. I mean, some people might say like, well, it's not that much, it's like it's 2 chapters, yeah, but like it's just extra damage that you otherwise wouldn't have, you know. So me, I see it as like a win if you manage to do that. So technically if you over farm a little bit, I don't think it's like a bad idea for the potential reward. Because some people, if they try to do, like you know, I see it happening that way. I feel like there's some people that might try to go like too quick and will end up like not having enough money, and there's people that like will take more of their time to get more money, but they will benefit from it 100% in my opinion. Like of course it depends, like if you farm a lot but you fall off the fucking like ship in this chapter, well, there's a chance you'll lose the time, you know. But I mean, if you play okay, I think having more money is definitely good. That actually sounds weird as fuck, as that's really the case, Magic. How often do you change adapt your route in accordance with how much money you have in this one? Not much, bro, because if you don't have enough, you're kind of fucked, so... yeah, it goes... I check the amount of money that I have. It's by point, Mike. It's very simple. It's like I need to have enough to upgrade the... Wow, bro. I'm just getting fucked by this guy, dude. He's just like too good, man. Perfect fight, you know? What a bitch. But I don't adapt much, bro. If you don't have the cash, unless you're going for a regular time, man, at the level that I try to get, you need things to go right. So basically you need at least, I say at least because you technically always need more, but you need at least 16k by the first shot, you know, so you can buy like 3 devil and 1 inferno. Like that's a no choice thing, you know, like you need that. After that, by chapter 3, you need to have at least 7,000 to be able to upgrade the Dragon Sword and then buy Izuna drop and counter attack. Like that's mandatory, basically. And in a way, like some people could say like, oh yeah, you don't need counter attack. Like sometimes I didn't buy it, but for me, it fucks me over if I don't have it. So to me, it's fucking mandatory if you want to have a good run. After that, you need to have at least 13k by the time you reach the shop in chapter 4, so you can upgrade the lunar and buy at least 1 devil elixir and buy fucking shit. What the fuck? This guy won't die, bro? And buy Armlet of the Sun. That's what I was getting at. So yeah, so you need to have minimum 13k, and then after, like, it's basically you need to have enough money to be able to level up the UF by, I don't know why that's been happening lately. Like, I feel like I changed my movement here. I fucked it up somehow. Because when that happened, I did something wrong. But it's just what it is. I don't really improvise because it's in that sense, like if I have to farm more cats and such, for example, like I'm gonna get fucking lose time, you know? So it's like, unless you're not trying to go for an optimal time, you can play around that and it doesn't matter too much. Like, you can over farm at certain places. It's not gonna change anything, you know? But otherwise, you have like to basically have always over a certain amount. And that's why I say too that in this run, you can never have too much. Like, it doesn't hurt to have more money. On normal run, it doesn't really matter overall, because if you always play the same, you should always have like enough essence and such, you know? But fucking this shit, dude. That was fucking garbage fight, dude. Holy shit, that was bad. I mean, counter-attack, bro, are always important, Razy, in my opinion, because counter-attack, bro, can, like, make fights, for example, with Cats and Red Ninja much easier if you know the timing of those, you know? Like, that's just my opinion. Like, it can make some stuff very easy. Like, or easier, I would say very easy. I'm exaggerating. Like, it's not gonna make it that easy, but like there's fight in there that for sure that like I'm glad I have it at time. Well, Dino, yeah, also, yeah, Dino. But in chapter 3, bro, I use it. In chapter 3, I use it against the soldier and all that stuff, you know? I mean, technically, it is possible to play without counter-attack, but when you're used to it, like, it's time where I don't have it, I'm tapping the button, you know, in chapter I should have it, and then I'm thinking, like, oh, yeah, I don't have it, you know, and it pisses me off, so having counter-attack, to me, is, like, really important. Izuna drop and counter-attack, fuck, actually, I forgot. Because Izuna drop is mostly for the splash, you know? Like, it's very good. Yeah, but they're definitely an advantage, Razy, for sure. Well, I mean, of course, they're an advantage when you can, like, land them proper. Basically, because otherwise, too, it's wasted if you're not good with the timing, obviously. Do you have actually good tip for bow and Sigma? Because I try to be fast when going out of aim mode. Am I just bad, or is Sigma bow aiming just cooked? I mean, Sigma Master Collection is kind of ass mystery. On PS3, it's basically the same as this, but on Sigma, to get out of it, no, I don't really have trick, because that thing is just bad. So. But trust me, though, Razy, there's so many times where, for example, when you play and I watch you play, that I'm thinking, like, oh, yeah, you could have counterattacked there. You know what I mean? Like, I spot those places. Especially for the fast combo, bro. And that's why I told you that's definitely one aspect that you should work on. Because it would make you a better player to like be better at doing counterattack and knowing exactly when you can counterattack and such. Same way, for example, me like getting better at guard resetting would also help me in certain situations, you know. I've gotten like a bit better, but I'm still like really not good at them, you know. Yeah. Well, on my end, I absolutely need them, bro. Like, in a sense that I can finish run without, but I need them. Like, I play the run, it's fucking me over when I don't have the move, you know? Like, that's how it is for me. That's how bad it is. There's time where I continued without it, and then I was just like, no, I should have reset, man, for counterattack. Smoke bomb and Sigma. In what sense, though, Mike? I'm not sure I understand what you mean with that. Oh, you mean having different buttons for different projectiles? Yeah, I don't know about that, actually. But also because you do the whole run on normal also. I don't know, me it would fuck me over, force of habit. Like, it's that thing where if it was available from the get-go, like, I wouldn't have said no, but like right now in time, if they added that, it would just fuck me over. And then it's because, like, let me think about it. Technically, there's some button like we'll say the R1 equivalent for me is the Nimpo, you know? Like, I use one button Nimpo. I don't use Y and B because I think it's fucking shit. Like, I didn't even know you could change a couple of years in before I started running. Even when I started running at first, I didn't even know you could do that.
Not bad. So
Please don't go through, please don't go through, please don't go through. Yes. Actually, that's good money. Well, yeah, I understand what you... That was fucking bullshit. What? I understand what you mean, Razina, for sure. Because there's fight on normal where you kind of have to do them, you know? So... Not nice sliding, dude. I see you, dude. Get the fuck out of my face. Yeah, I mean, I just got used to it over time, Mike. I know, like a live menu like NG2 would probably be quicker too, you know? But I mean, yeah, you just get used to it. I just feel it's like you get the luxury of not doing that. Like, it's more like, what you're mentioning, it would be more like something like a QOL, you know? Like a quality of life thing. Because it's something I feel like when you get used to it, yeah, it's true, it's annoying, but like when you play so much, it's like you get used to it, you know? Like you have no choice, so... Gives you a break, yeah. Thank you for the countdown, Razy. Are you playing football later, Razy? Yeah, like where it skips the door basically. Going out with friend, nice. I'm gonna go out with friend, bro. On a train, on the train. Okay, one last. Enjoy the train ride. I will, bro. I will. Because you have to rewatch them every time, man. Tracking an old game, dude. Always a pleasure. So this will kind of determine if we get a run going or not. Not the clone. I mean, of course, if we don't get the clone, it's fucked. But I mean, because I don't have time right now to start another run, so this will kind of see in this chapter. And the next, if we can continue the run or not. I barely see him for some reason. Yeah, just check the future real quick. You can continue. Yeah. I have a long weekend. Actually, because of that, though, it's kind of sucked because it's the first time this year I have to work on my birthday. Well, first time in my life, in a sense, because my birthday always either ended up like that I had a day off because it's after the Saint Jean, or that it would be on the weekend, so it didn't matter. But this year, sadly, I have to work on my birthday. But it's whatever. I mean, I'm gonna do like a day for it the weekend after. So. Call sick. Nah, I'm not gonna do that, bro. I'm never sick. They wouldn't believe me anyway. You know. But no, I don't mind. I don't mind that. This guy would just not die, dude. Like, fucking hell, man. Bro, what the fuck, my... Dude, what is happening in this shitty fight right now? My Inferno not landing, dude. I'm getting, like, demolished by those guys. Where did my Inferno go, dude? Stupid fucking fight, dude, man. Well, we got a lot of money, but holy shit, that was an insanely bad fight, man. Yo, what's up, lad? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Like, we had to use, like, bunch of elixir, and dude, that was, like, an absolute ass. It's been a while I haven't had such a bad monk room fight. I mean, at least we made money, though, but that Inferno, dude, I thought it would stun him when I did the aura on him, and it would hit him. Like, no, man, apparently it teleported just as I threw the fucking Inferno, so it didn't hit anything. Because when I saw the kill count stay the same, I was like, huh? What the fuck? And yeah, did not hit anything. Good job, Ryu. Good fucking job. No, I have not. I saw people play it. I'm not huge on those 2D games, so I didn't really care too much to try the demo. I might try like the full version. But yeah, I'm not big enough on 2D games like that to have bothered playing the demo, you know. I mean, it did look fun though from the little I've seen. It did look interesting. It's very fun, nice. So you're gonna get it on release? Benito! Yes, sir, Benito, man. Oh, Ryu. Missing all the target. I think I shot 3 IS on nothing. Interesting. And those guys don't die. But eventually, alright, sounds good. Who's the other guy? I fucking knew it, dude. He's at the end of the world, man. Well, at least that paid off. At least that paid off. Couldn't hit me there. Couldn't hit me. Yeah, nice. 2 essence. I'll take it. I'm getting a double hit and then hyper armor. Cool. Thank you, game, for that. Getting double hit, guy hyper armor for no fucking reason. Those bats are pretty hungry. Just use one because I feel like otherwise I'm gonna lose a tally right at the beginning if I get pinched. Sense. That was not a good chapter because we barely saved time. Like, that was pretty trash. The archer also wasn't good. So monk room, archer, really bad. Like, the going up, dude, like, was absolute bullshit, and the hyper armor on top of that. Like, it was already going bad, and they give the guy, like, random hyper armor. We'll see. Maybe we get an insane chapter 7 and we can continue, but, I mean, most of the time it does not happen, so. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll stay positive. Decent amount of money though. 30k. Decent amount of money. I mean, if this run is to continue. It's good money. What was that fucking roll, man? What? I never rolled there, dude. It's so stupid. What the fuck was that roll? Huh. I never fucking did a side roll, dude. Like that fucking input never happened, dude, and I don't even know what to say on that, dude. Fucking dumb. Nice, the command is still there, yeah. It is still there. Refund the game? Yeah, can I have a refund? I just put like, you know, over 5k hour in your game. It scarred me. I'm scarred from the... Not what I expected, man. And not even a red, thank you for this game. Or could not get into it. I just couldn't get into it, dude. That's roughly my average play time for a game to give me an idea on if I like it or not. Roughly, I put 5,000 hours in it, then I'll know if I like it. Wonderful! Like you see that right now, fucking classic. Where are those cats, dude? Where are those fucking cats, man? They're at the end of the fucking world, so that when I'm doing my smoke bomb, bro, well, nothing happens. Fuck you. The end of what? How does it finish, dude? I don't even know after all that time. No! Why? Why are you doing this, dude? Why are you jumping towards the fucking pillar, man? I didn't press towards that shit. Dude, it's the dumbest. This thing is just so aggravating, man. I would never press towards that. That simple, man. And the freaking camera snapped, dude, here, I swear. Most cancerous shit ever. They're just professional, bro. Professional asshole. What? Where am I fucking aiming, dude? Where am I aiming, man? What the fuck is that, man? Actually, like, what the fuck is that? Dude, that's just god-awful, man. I'm gonna try to continue for fun because I don't have time, man, to do another run, but I think the run is cooked. Like, what the fuck was that FS, bro? Not even remotely close to fucking hitting air. Like, not even close. And those M, dude, they just have like perfect timing of interrupting, dude. Just perfect fucking timing every time. They're just too good, man. They're too good, those guys. MVP enemy of this game, actually. insane. But it's whatever. I mean, used to it. Have you seen the recent NG4 gameplay? Yeah, I've seen it, yeah. You're not really feeling it? For me, it's hard to say until I would play it. More like speculation, if that makes sense. One thing though I can say though that I stand on it after watching it is the sound effect of like the hit. Not a huge fan of it. But I have to see when I actually get to play it. Yeah, no, it doesn't sound dumb. I mean, it's technically the dev behind it. You know, so like it would make sense that it kind of looks more like dirging. I'll buy the fucking smoke bomb later. Padrino! What's up, Christian? What's up, dude? Probably easier to blame other team of your failure after. Well, don't like, well, the game fell. It's because it wasn't made by us. Oh, like, it was not us that made it. Okay, there we go. I'm a bit more proud of myself, at least on that. That makes up for the shit from earlier. that a new shortcut? No, it's not a new shortcut. It was just a shortcut that I didn't do for the longest time because I thought it was like depending on some sort of RNG, which it wasn't. And when I realized that, well, I started implementing it. Let's see. The fuck down, dude. But yeah, this shortcut is harder to do, but it's faster, so. Yeah. Try to risk it, but why didn't my fucking name go there, dude? Opposite. I tried to risk it, but I knew this would happen. The run anyways, rip it. It doesn't matter much. What's up, Ryuji? Welcome. I'm actually surprised I got hit by the missile like on the first thing because my timing was good in my opinion, but that was a fraction second too slow. I mean, it's hot here too, bro. It's hot here also. So. That's why my AC is working right now.
Made this world, I'm stuck in it, sadly. Holy fuck, bro, it did not do the move I wanted. I never did a forward there, I just did a charge. And it like delayed into a forward, like what the fuck was that? Like I did a roll, but then I didn't do a roll forward Y, I just did a roll Y. That was a good chapter overall. Funny enough. Even with that loss of tally, it wasn't bad at all. Because we still saved like 11 seconds with that. What, is it colder in Japan? I mean, me, honestly, I could never go to Japan, Ponton. For a very simple reason, bro. Is that weed is like considered like a fucking crime there. So, like, me, forget it. Unless, like, at some point I would stop smoking, but right now I have no, zero fucking will to bother stop smoking, so I would just never go to Japan. Just because of that. I already lost my talisman, actually, Boom Bang. I just lost it to the chopper, so if we basically get dead, we're dead. We're dead. You're a fiend, bro? Well, I mean, I could stop smoking a certain amount of time, but I don't care for it to travel somewhere, you know? I don't care enough about visiting a country to do that. And what's up, DT? Thank you for the good luck. That was one of the advantages, funny enough, like back then visiting disco too, was that weed was also legal there. You smoke daily? Yeah, I smoke daily. Like basically every time I stream, I smoke one before Boom Bang. It's that simple. The time you see me play this game, I've smoked a joint before. Otherwise, I would probably go crazy mentally. I mean, I'd rather not be dying of heat at all because I have an AC control. That's the better alternative. Now, me, I really don't care enough about traveling overall, GT, no joke. I mean, if that's what you mean, that's cool. But, yeah, I know a lot of people like that. Me, I don't give a shit. Like, because I did it a lot when I was younger. I did it, like, a few years ago to go see disco and such, you know. And, wait. I think I fucked up. No, did I? No, I didn't fuck up. No. And, like, it basically it just continued proving my point that I don't care of doing. That's how you are so good, haven't you built up tolerance? Yeah, it did build up tolerance, obviously, over time. I mean, I have a pretty high tolerance because technically if I can control myself playing this game while being high, it's because I should have good tolerance. Like, you can still understand the words that are coming out of my mouth, right, Boom Bang? Like, do I make sense when I speak to you? So, I mean, you have to think, bro, a lot of people don't know that, obviously, like, you don't know me in person, bro, but to give you an idea, like, me, I'm very highly functioning, like, on weed, because I was doing, like, my high school final exam, like, high, like, smoking a joint before, and
and like I didn't have any problem, you know, so. Yeah, I know, right? You're gonna say, dude, you're putting yourself low health with fish. That's the dumbest thing ever. You're absolutely right, dude. It's so fucking dumb. But I forgot to put myself low health, so... so that was the only alternative I had. Oh! Oh my god, how come I should have died? Actually, how did I survive that? The game gave me a freebie there, dude. Like, I should have died, because I didn't hit the last hit, and I was in electrified water, dude. Boom bang. Well, technically, the fact that you said that means that you understand what I'm saying, so we're good. No problem, lad. Thank you very much for stopping by the stream, dude. Have a good one. Because after all that time, boom bang, now you cannot understand what I say. I mean, before I told you that, you were understanding everything just fine. But yeah, no, it doesn't change anything for me, but that's the thing. So a lot of people, though, are different, you know? Like me, I had friend, bro, to give you an idea, that I was smoking with at lunch in school, dude, and they were sleeping on their desk during class, you know? So it's definitely not everyone is the same, and not everyone will have the same tolerance, the same type of behavior, like... But it's just me, I'm kind of tired the way they always picture that in movie in general, you know? Like every Hollywood movie, bro, where people smoke weed, like they act like fucking idiot, you know? Like you become a dumbass or anything, man. Like, it's a mental control thing, dude. If you tell yourself you're gonna be like a dumbass and act like an idiot, well, of course you're gonna fucking do it, you know? Like, it's like anything, man. If you program your brain to go a certain way, well, you're gonna think that way, right? Makes sense. It doesn't really matter. Like right now, I think the one I have is like a hybrid that lean more toward indica, but it's because of my resistance, but it doesn't matter. Because usually it's true, you would be better to take, like, for example, sativa during the day, because it's like it enhances your brain and all that shit, you know? And you should take, for example, the indica when you want to go to sleep at night, but it doesn't change anything. Yeah, Seth Rogen did like do that in movie actually. What's up, Mr. Christopher? Welcome. I agree you say that, but it's funny because I remember in the fucking Pineapple Express is exactly that, dude. But not everyone is dumb like this. Like there is people that do become dumb 100%, but definitely like that's like more like a movie stereotype, I think, you know, like that. Like people, and that's why too, like when you hear people talk and they never smoke and they talk like, you know, like somebody did something like he must have been high or shit like that, I'm like, and you just don't know what the fuck you're talking about, you know? Like when I hear people say that, but I mean, me, I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm like, yeah, have you ever smoked in your life? Like, because you have no fucking idea what you're talking about, man. Yeah. Like it really, it's not like that. So like movie basically paint that picture, you know, like that when you smoke you become like a fucking idiot. But I tell you 100%, it's how you self-control your mind, your brain, basically. So again, if you program yourself, you're saying like, I'm gonna smoke, I'm gonna behave like a fucking idiot, well, you're probably gonna behave like a fucking idiot, you know? No hunger or sleepiness, no, not really. For me, it's more like a focus type of thing. Like it just makes me more focused. I mean, sometimes though, like at time, even though I have high tolerance, there is like rare occasion where I will get the munchies for like from this, you know, where I will feel like hungry and shit. But over the years, like I've learned to like to control it, you know. Oh, fucking shit, dude. Well, you know what? We'll just do that. It's gonna be simple. What? Okay, at least, bro. I'm like, come on, man. Don't miss again. Like, fucking piece of shit. So if we die here, we die, guys. It is what it is. If I didn't block there, I was dead, by the way. I'm dead. That was not bad. Not bad at all. Actually, that felt like that was my best chapter there. Like, you believe you'll be fine, you'll be fine. Yeah, I do believe that 100%. And you want to know why I believe that, actually, Walter? Because personal experience that I've had with people, like, for example, okay, I'll give you the best example I can think on top of my head of someone, for example, that programmed themselves a certain way and that happened when they smoke, you know? Like, for instance, I remember there was a guy, me and my friend me and my friend back then that we used to smoke weed together, you know. There was a dude that wanted to try smoking, you know. He never smoked before. And then we're like, ah, sure, no problem. But then, like, he wanted to smoke, like, a big joint at the beginning, you know? And it's not a good idea, by the way. Like, for anyone, like, it's better to not smoke. But if you're gonna smoke, regardless, I would recommend, like, start in small quantity. But this guy wanted to start with, like, a big joint, so... Like, when you're a teenager, you know, you don't think about it. Like, today, I would say, like, no, it's stupid. We're gonna smoke a small one. You're gonna take a pull of puff, see how you feel before. But back then, you're a teenager. You don't really care. So you're like, yeah, okay, because you're thinking, like, more about yourself. You'll be like, yeah, me, I'll be more high if I smoke a bigger joint, right? So we roll a big joint, and we go in the back of my house. And I remember, like, the guy started saying, like, oh my god, dude, like, I'm so fucking high, you know? But he kept repeating that to himself, man. And then at some point, dude, he just, like, fainted, like, literally, like, he was leaning on the side of my house, and he just did, like, poof. He fell on the floor, and then, like, he woke up, like, 15 seconds later, bro, and he couldn't, like, he had no fucking body balance. Like, he couldn't, like, stay proper. Now, it was very strange. But all this to say is that he programmed himself in that moment. He was like, oh yeah, I'm so fucking high, bro. I'm so fucking high. Like, you send signal to your brain that, so your brain, like, just respond accordingly, you know? So, like, that's why I've seen, like, people kind of program themselves, like, where they said they were not feeling good and they fucking bad trip, you know? And me, it's funny because in my entire life, I think I bad trip like twice, and the 2 times I bad trip is because I exaggerated to a level that I knew. Like, I wasn't even surprised to bad trip, if that makes sense, you know? Like, there's one time I remember, like, very well, like, I was doing some H, like, I don't know if people know, sports will know the term in French, but sphère des plombs. Say, like, with a cigarette, like, you put the little ball of H on the tip of your cigarette, you let it burn, like, in a bottle and shit. Like, there's an evening, like, I think I finished an entire pack of cigarette doing that, dude. And I felt so like shit that I went to lay down, like, in the middle of my kitchen floor to at some point, like, get up and just go fucking puke in the bathroom because I was just feeling like shit. But I knew in those moments was because I abused, you know, like, what I mean? Like, I went, like, too far. It was just fucking dumb. But I wasn't surprised. but it's not because I program myself to feel like shit, you know? Yeah, I've seen people actually have bad trip on that. Me, I did it 4 times sports, and I always had like good trip on mush. I haven't done some in forever, but I always had good trip back then. But yeah, if you program yourself bad, like of course on hallucinogen drug, well, that will definitely be worse, right? But this mindset really does work. Subconscious programming does work. It's scary. There are people who could tell themselves they are fine, they'll be fine. Yeah, no, it is. It does work, like 100%, man. 100%. But of course, like, is that sometimes it's easy to let kind of doubt install itself, you know, and it's in those moments that you can, I feel like, bad trip. But like, it definitely worked, the subconscious thing, 100%. Oh, yeah, no, the cigarette fucked me over. Yeah, no, 100% is the cigarette sport. Because I guarantee you, if I did that with joint, I would have been fine. I know it's the cigarette, bro, because it gave me like the headache. Because I don't smoke cigarette. And even though you like to tell yourself when you're younger that there's no cigarette smoke that goes in it, bro, like it fucking goes in it, you know? So it's like you're getting some of it, you know? Well, that usually, dude, it's because you're not used to smoking, boom bang. You know why? Because that happened to me. Like when I was like 16, I stopped smoking for like a year. And then, dude, the first joint I smoked, bro, I thought my heart would pop out of my chest. But that's usually because you're not used to it. Like at some point, you won't feel your heart going like this, if that makes sense. But there's also the other thing where people, bro, straight up have like heart problems sometimes, you know? So it's that thing where like it could be that too, and you have to be like careful if that's the case, you know? It's the same thing with people with disposition to like mental problem. Like smoking weed can be very like dangerous for certain people. Because let's say, okay, you have someone that's schizophrenic in your family or something like that. Like, if you smoke weed, you have a chance to kind of like trigger that, if that makes sense, you know? So it's like you have to be careful. But it's not necessarily a bad trip, those sports. It's not necessarily a bad trip if your heart goes hard. It doesn't mean you're gonna bad trip. It's usually not a super good sign, but it doesn't mean you're gonna bad trip. But yeah, bad trip is like you're gonna feel paranoid, you're gonna feel like shit. Wow. Seriously, dude? I gotta... Where's the other guy? Come on. I can't risk it. That was bad. Makes me paranoid yeah, but that's also goes with your tolerance slot. And if you know that, like, just avoid those, you know? Like me, I have a very high tolerance and there's nothing that made me feel like that, like paranoid. But the thing is, too, there's one thing, though, that I have to say that's kind of dangerous because that I've heard of it. And me, I don't do that. But I know the wax pen, for example, they have like insane percentage. What the fuck? They have insane percentage of weed that you would basically never consume in a regular joint, for example, you know? So this is dangerous in that sense, because that to me can make you paranoid if it's too high percentage. And honestly, that part of it like doesn't interest me, because me, I don't like the fucked up effect of being too high like that I was getting at the beginning, if that makes sense. Me, I like being in control. Like, I don't want to be like absolutely fucking baked, you know, in a way that I know I would still control myself, but I don't care about feeling that way, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to feel like that. Really bad hangover, yeah. I mean, me, that's why, bro, I never get drunk anymore, so I never get hangover. I'll get a drink, I'll get tipsy, that's it. I'm not gonna get drunk. I mean, I don't know how it is for you, Slot, no joke, but here, like, even when it was illegal, bro, unless you get caught with, like, quantity of weed, bro, if like, for example, one time I remember, dude, we actually got caught before it was legal, me and my cousin, we're outside, we were, like, going, and we're smoking a joint, bro. The only thing that the cop did, bro, is they basically took it and step on it, like, that's it. That's the only thing the cop would do. And that was like when it was still illegal, you know? So unless, like, to me, I don't know, in your country, like, if you get caught with a joint, if you tell me, oh no, I could go in prison, then okay, that sounds like a bit crazy. But otherwise, like, I think that's the only thing they would do, bro, is they would probably, like, take your joint and just throw it, step on it, throw it in water or something like that. Like, so bad that you get panic attack in your urban. That is not good. Yeah, no, that's definitely not good. I wonder though, Sport, what you was that just weed? One of the, and the other time, actually it's funny because that time of the cigarette, that was one, but another time was combo of weed and alcohol, dude. Like, that's just a really bad idea, bro. I remember that's when you go sleep in your bed, bro. And it's like, bro, you're in a roller coaster, but a roller coaster, bro, that goes like 200 miles an hour or some shit. Like, you're like, it's like you're constantly like fucking turning, dude. It's just insane, man. It's like if your body is like, like when you're in your bed, dude, you know what I mean? Like, your brain goes like, but it's so fucking weird, dude. If you get caught up, you get a night in jail. Yeah, that sounds actually pretty bad. If you run in GB without smoking, I mean, nothing. I could do it without smoking. Nothing would happen. Boom, bang. I would still be good at the game. It's just that you would probably hear me rage more, you know? Like, because technically, think about it, I still rage. I still complain about stuff. It's just, if I was not high, you would probably just hear me complain more about that type of shit. You know, like, every time something would happen, I would probably mention it more than what I'm doing right now. That would be the main difference. Yeah, I mean, that's not a feeling that is like that is like a pleasant. Are they really dead, those in, bro? I'm scared. Yeah, that's some insane quantity, bro. Like, no wonder Sports, like, come on. Who wouldn't feel bad after that? That's the better question, you know? Yeah, well, the thing is, though, for you, Magic, is because you're in a country that's illegal. What was that? What was that? Like, why did he fall up like this, dude? What the fuck? Be right back, no problem. Me, it's joint. I'm not a fan of bong. It's too annoying to clean and all that shit. I don't have the patience for that. So me, it's really joint. And because also I roll very well, well, it's always going to be joint. Because of my joint, I roll my joint like cigarette, basically. Like, that's how well I roll. So for me, it's always going to be joint. I mean, I've tried pipe, I tried bong, and it's fine, but like, to me, nothing beats a good, like, a good old joint, man. Call me old school, but I like my classic. Rolling is an art, 100%, 100%. Another thing too, also, that's important to me, sports, I don't know how you are for that, because there was one of my friend back then, again, who's not my friend anymore, but he was rolling as good as I was, but I personally didn't like his filter because he was making small ass filter, you know, like tiny one. So when you get to the tip of it, bro, like, you would kind of burn yourself because of that. And me, that was annoying. Me, I did filter that were a bit bigger, but at least when you get to the end of it, you didn't fucking burn your finger, you know. On me, I don't roll that fast, actually, because, I mean, if you really take, for example, sports, rolling a joint, like, the entire thing of rolling a joint, like, it's actually pretty long, like, in the sense that you have to grind properly, you know, like, after, like, me, I grind it in a grinder, sports, then I trim it with scissors, because grinder does a good job, but there's always, like, I don't even know how to say it in English. It's not, you know what I mean? Like, chunk that are actually, yeah, it's called chunk. Yeah, some chunk instead of like the tiny ass particle. And then after, like, putting it in the paper. So if you're talking of once it's already grinded and you put it in the paper, then yeah, it's probably that time. But if not, like, me rolling a joint probably take me like 3-4 minutes, depending, like, to grind it, then trim it properly with scissor after put it in there, like, after putting the what it's called, the filter on it, you know, like cutting the cardboard the right size, all that thing. So for me, it's more about that time. It's not 1 minute, but it's pretty fast overall. Oh yeah, that's interesting, actually, Slot. I never really noticed that, to be honest, like, the eye on that. Have you ever tried, I'm curious, Slot, have you ever tried edible, bro? Because edible, like, recently I got some with an order that I got, you know, and I got some 20 milligram and some 50. And I can tell you that the effect from that is, like, interesting, because you kind of get the high from it, but without having to smoke. Like, it's weird. And then you even get, like, dry mouth, you know, you even get, like, cotton mouth and shit. It's very weird, man, how it works for that. But you would potentially enjoy that, Slot. I don't know if you ever had some. I was playing Master Ninja and Sigma using Doppelganger. I played the most serious Mirai I can imagine, landing multiple, it did nothing. Mirai, die! I like Mozart for this, bro. Nothing like Mirai, die, bro. Die, Mirai. After like 10 grind, you have angel dust, and then you get fucking... You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I just don't have the compartment anymore at the bottom, because it was a little screen sports, but over time they got some old in it, so I just like ripped it apart, if that makes sense. So now, like, my angel dust, as you say, like, I pretty much always scrape it every time I'm putting it, you know, so I don't have the stack anymore. But when I did, bro, I had some accumulated for like 10 years, dude. It was insane, bro. The fucking dust was orange because of how long it's been there, dude. It was just nuts. And then I smoked it. And then it was nice. Boom. Fuck. That will fuck you up. Yeah, it will fuck you up. Yeah, it does. It's very, very strong shit. Actually, am I full? Because I'm skipping all of those, but okay, I am full. It's weird, dude, because this showed me too that I can save time in chapter 10 100%. Because I mean, I did do my best time, so maybe not that good every time, but I do feel I can save time. Now I'm still risking it for the biscuit, man. You want to know something? Actually, those sports that I remember that like used to fuck us up, bro. But we stopped doing that, bro, because it was like again in my teenage year. You know the trumpet, bro, that you use in arena for hockey. You know what I'm talking about? Like the trumpet that it does like the loud ass noise in it. Like it's guaranteed you have seen that in arena. Like in your life, like people use that. But we used to use like those trumpet, bro, to do shots with the joint, like from one end to the other, dude. And when you were on the receiving end, dude, of that, man, oh my god, you would grab it, dude, and you would choke so much, and then you would just be like high as fuck after. Oh fuck, I forgot to switch, man. I forgot to switch. Damn it. Come on, come on, come on. Fuck. Oh wow. Okay. Seriously, that's the clone I get. That, bro. Starting with that. Seriously, that's unlucky as fuck. That's like the worst fucking thing that can happen. Yeah, shots. Like, but shots of weed, not shots of alcohol. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, where you put the joint on the opposite side of your mouth and then you push. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like that, bro. We were doing shot and those huge trumpet. We were also doing it in vacuum hose, bro. Like, we had so many stupid ideas, dude. Like, it was funny, man. I mean, it's because that's the thing, bro. We were using object. We didn't do mouth to mouth. that was the thing because, yeah, I know what you mean. Like the regular one was putting your mouth real close. No, because the one we did, boom bang, we used object. That's what I'm saying. So we never had like, bro. We were between dudes, bro. We never fucking did that. We didn't want to kiss each other. You know what I mean? Okay, dude. Can you just let me go? Why? It's not letting me go, you stupid game, dude. Fucking piece of shit. And press B. Yeah, dude, that's one heck of a thing. Why did I get so far here for her? Like, that should have started way before. I almost thought I was gonna skip Alma, bro, and go straight in the fucking pyramid. I was like, what? Bitch, I'm dead. Unfortunate, didn't get a bad one, man. Try to do a practice one. You know, I'm gonna skip Discover only possible when the clone gives this shit pattern. Yeah, well, I mean, I would have skipped her way before. For the amount of time I got it, Mike. I would have skipped her way before. Honestly, though, that was not a bad run overall. I mean, it would have ended there because I got a bad Alma, but I see that I can kind of bring it back way more than anticipated. Like, especially in Chapter 10, dude. Like, holy shit, Chapter 10? Or I didn't know I could save that much time. Nope. Oh, yeah. Fuck, why did she didn't do her turn thing, bro? Fucking bitch, bro. That would have been like a really good fight if I could have hit her after. Like, because it was a 200-second, bro. Like, look at the amount of health, and then she started being a bitch. Classic fucking Alma. And then untouchable, bro. Absolutely fucking untouchable, bro. Man. God damn. It's just hilarious, bro. That's like a classic, bro. Classic, man. I remember it was after my shift. I was 17 and my friend showed up with the hottest girl and we did shot. Then we had a trip à trois in the park in Verdun. That's a threesome, yeah. Ménage à trois. Ménage à trois. The Awakened Alma Master is serious. I mean, she's serious even on normal. Fuck her. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, I'll try something. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Oh! Oh! Oh my god, the damage, dude. If only I could do that every time, imagine, man. Oh yeah, she's fucking good. Boom. Oh my god. Oh yes, dude, that was a really other good one, man. I think that was one of my best, almost as good as the other time when I said that. Honestly, that was really good. Really good. A lesbian, damn, bro. Interesting plot twist, dude. All right, GG for today. Hey, so today, guys, we could stream uninterrupted. Hopefully, tomorrow is the same. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like spending time with my little brothers. It's just like last weekend, that was the worst timing in the universe, apparently. Are you gonna stream actually, Mike? You raided me, I could raid you back. You know, like a reverse raid, bro. Where I raid you. Thanks so much, but no, I'm very tired. All right. Slinky, start the stream. Yeah, Magic, you're not streaming, bro? Silly, where's Magic? What's this? Anyone? I actually have not checked in a while. Borderland 4 is out. This is a fucked window. Wait, is this who I think it is, bro? Wait. Is that, bro? I wonder, is that really Sneh? I feel like that must not be him, bro. Yes. Oh yeah, you're right, bro. Bro, and if that's Sneh, bro, wait, I need to listen to the stream real quick because, my God, bro, if that's who I think it is, bro. I mean, he's playing Alma too, which is like almost like a fucking classic, bro, for it feels, bro, he's doing Karma on Alma too. Like, that's just like literal. It's guaranteed it's fucking Snap, bro, that's doing that right now. Bro, I can't believe he never came and messaged me, bro. Like, what the fuck, Snap? And it's because a lot of you guys will have no clue what I'm talking about, by the way, because Sneh is like an OG player of this game, like JTB back then at the time when I got into the game around 2006, 2007. Like, those guys were already in the forum back then, you know, like, so they're like their OG player. Technically, me, I'm not really OG player because I wasn't there on release, you know what I mean? I got there a few years later. But yeah, and it's just because he's doing a Karma run right now on Alma, and that's just what that guy did. Like, he was specializing in doing Alma, Awaken Alma, Karma run. That's pretty much all, like, the only mission he ran. And the tank also, I forget the tank, dude. He is a very good runner. He doesn't speed run, but he's a very good player. Like, he has world record for a Karma run back then. But you have to think, guys, there's one thing that's really important is that for the longest time, man, back then, dude, nobody gave a shit about speedrunning because you had official leaderboard that were played for score. So everyone was playing for Karma, you know? And over the year, it like became a trend where we had to speedrun everything. And now it's like really popular. But back then, it was just about score and such, you know? That's how you could compete against other people on the leaderboard. So that guy is a very good player, but I don't think he ever tried to speed run or anything. He was more into like doing no damage and Karma running shit, you know? So, but yeah, he was a very good player. I think I'm gonna throw him a raid. He doesn't seem like he have a mic, but just because I feel it's him 100%. I'm just gonna go tell him hi while at it. But yeah, thank you everyone, by the way, that stopped by the stream today. Thank you to Mike, actually, for the raid earlier. Thank you very much. And thank you everyone else that stopped by the stream and stayed by the stream. Much love. We should be back tomorrow around same time as usual. All right? Take care. Peace out.